Hello guys, welcome, Adna here again and we are back to Danganronpa. So we are playing the second part of the trial, chapter 2, so let's go. We'll be chosen at the blackened. As the blackened, will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Wait a second, what result? Voting time hasn't happened yet. Yes it has, don't you remember, Monosuke? No, it hasn't. You're the one who doesn't remember, Monotaru. Oh man, you're right. Silly me, I'm so forgetful. Whoa, I didn't expect you all to get worked up over such a small lie. Your kids are pretty gullible, huh? Well, anyway, let's just skip this trial and jump ahead to chapter 3. Wait a second, we don't know the culprit yet. Yeah, who killed Rantaro? That was chapter 1's case. How can you be this forgetful? Yeah, Rantaro was the chapter 1 guy who was killed by either Kaede or the mastermind.
After that terrible movie, they had no other choice.
Wow! What does that mean? It means he doesn't want to get involved in another pointless argument, like this one.
If you say so.
We shouldn't listen to anything Maki says. She's just gonna throw out more lies.
But if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know for sure?
I told you already, we don't need to. I hate liars. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
More one to talk.
Maki, just ignore that lying little degenerate. We'll listen to what you have to say.
It must have been a little after midnight last night. He visited me at my research lab. He wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Motive video?
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
As I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video, correct? Does this mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive video? I actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her Cubs pad.
Then why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
If he went around asking at random, he might have asked some people besides Maki.
He never asked me. He probably never asked you guys either, right?
Then, who was it that told Ryoma about his Cubs pad?
Well, this is kind of obvious. It could have been to be someone who knew what each pad.
It's you!
That would be Kokichi.
Cubs pads, gotta catch 'em all. I even got the pads belonging to the people who aren't here. Now everyone can watch their motive video. Bams.
So, you saw the motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that Maki had his?
When males get this right, they're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
What happened then, Maki? After Ryoma asked you for his motive video?
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I keep my room unlocked.
Yep.
Oh, Maki,
Or not.
that's super careless. Aren't you scared someone might kill you in your sleep?
And then what happened?
I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he asked me, he said that he would show me my motive video in return. But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's pretty much it.
So you don't even know if Ryoma saw his motive video? What a bunch of crap.
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then. Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
If that story is true.
It's true.
Then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
I didn't say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
Suspecting? What for?
Kirumi said it earlier. It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. And it's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to avoid suspicion.
You didn't say anything because you weren't in the mood?
It is quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
Well, whatever. Either way, let's just believe Maki.
Yes, yes! Those who believe shall be saved!
No, we need to wait. There is still more to confirm.
Well then, why don't we ask Kokichi?
Huh? What now?
You never answered my question. Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video?
Is that really important?
Yes, it is important. Because if Kokichi told Ryoma, it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime.
I see. Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony.
Now you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth.
Well, Kokichi, did you tell Ryoma?
You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you'd better tell us the truth.
Here comes the dramatic turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki. Okay, it's true. I told Ryoma.
Just as I thought.
That's not a bad thing, right? He wanted to know, so I told him.
Have you seen everyone's motive video?
No, not yet. I was gonna wait until we hosted like a movie screening party. I just checked who had whose so I could give them back to everyone after.
I see.
Anyway, if Kokichi told Ryoma that, then he must have gone to see Maki. That means Maki's telling the truth. Ryoma was alive during nighttime.
No, we cannot be too sure about that yet. Even if Ryoma and Maki did meet, it does not mean it was during nighttime yesterday.
So you still suspect me?
I am saying it could still be a possibility. If there is still a small chance of you being the culprit, then I cannot trust you entirely. Because everyone's lives are at stake.
Then which is it? A lie or not lie?
She's not lying. Can't you tell just by looking at her?
If it was that easy, it would be done by now. No, this is a world of lies and betrayal.
Himiko, it breaks my heart to hear you say depressing things.
I
Yeah,
find
sure.
Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her.
This is difficult to determine.
Maki is lying. Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own kind.
I'm not lying. I did meet up with Ryoma during that time. I'm telling the truth.
Is it a lie or the truth? This is turning a point. This will change the fate of this case. And I said I would believe in Kaito, and that means believing in Maki. And that means I have to do it. I need us all on the same page. I have to change where this argument is going, just like Kaede did. Let's change it then. Onokuma File 2, don't account, insect, meet and greet, a Maki alone.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie!
I can't say the two of them met now, that's too obvious a lie. So, if I can convince them that Maki met up with someone...
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
Okay, let's see.
Maki only see
Yes, I didn't...
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have...
Prove that this meeting took place.
I'll reveal the truth.
I might not be able to prove they met, but I can prove Maki wasn't alone.
Oh? Please explain.
Well, Kaito and I trained together every night. And yesterday, because of the insect meet and greet, we started late. Huh? Ah, Kaito, don't worry. You don't have to say anything. Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on the school stairs when we heard two people talking.
People talking?
We knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick out the other one. But now that I think about it, it must have been Ryoma.
Yeah, maybe. That was probably around midnight.
Wait a minute! If you heard their voices, then that means...
So Ryoma and Maki did meet up.
No, hold up! Why'd you sit on that info for so long?
Because until just now, I didn't think it was relevant. I had no reason to bring it up.
Now, we don't know if Maki was really talking to Ryoma, right?
That is true. If I knew for certain, I would have said so sooner. But considering the circumstances, I can't imagine it being anyone but Ryoma. None of us were talking to Maki last night, correct? So it must have been him.
And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that.
And you two did not confirm who Maki was talking to at the time? If I overheard a conversation in the middle of the night, I surely would have checked. We are still part of a killing game after all.
Whoa, chill out. Why the scary face? That was my bad, but it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know? I wouldn't do something so uncool.
Anyway, I know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying.
Then Gonta will believe Friends.
You're gonna believe him? Just like that? But Shuichi has no reason to lie.
Yes. If his lie leads us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in eternal sleep. Unless he wishes for death, we should be able to believe him.
That's right. You can believe me.
Yeah, you're right. I'll believe him too. Believe shall set you free.
I'd be so surprised if Shuichi was a liar. Especially after we believed him for so long. We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
All right, that proves it then. Ryoma was still alive during nighttime. In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
I guess that means everyone's alibis no longer matter, yes?
So, everyone is culprit again?
So, we're right back where we started. Oh, pain.
However, it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank?
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning, right?
That's not possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember?
So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
And when did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank?
When did Ryoma's body get placed in the piranha tank? Maki was with Ryoma around midnight, so it couldn't have been before nighttime. And if it couldn't have been the morning after, that leaves...
The only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, dick cheese?
Dick cheese?
But that's the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
It may be possible they slipped by without me noticing.
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorceress. What a terrible title for a door.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
Ryomo would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball.
I don't even play baseball.
But we can't disobey school rules, right? The body was probably moved in the morning.
Calm down, everyone. Go to sure if we discuss disagreement.
I see through your arguments. Disagreement? A disagreement? You mean you're split down the middle again? Then the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds! Yippee! We've been waiting for this!
Yippee! Yay!
We gotta do that whole crazy thing again?
Yep, I guess so. It seems like our opinions are split on this matter. But if we focus on the evidence, the facts will become clear. All I have to do is show them and make them accept it. If I can't get them to see the truth now, my lie will have been for nothing. I won't fail. Let's split. Split opinions. When was the body put in? During nighttime, next morning. The debate starts.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Angie!
I was in front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit? Bingo!
You were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Kaito!
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
I got this! You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to gym also off limits.
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
But should we trust Maki's testimony?
Tenko!
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
Break.
It's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could. I am positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body.
That window's higher than the piranha tank. It's pretty close by. Curtains might have been closed, but the window was open the whole investigation.
That means it was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand.
That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
Even if the culprit were to throw the body from outside the window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
Ryomo was small. Gonta could have chucked him easy.
Yes, but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
Being a gentleman has nothing to do with it.
I know!
Gentlemen.
Use the ladder in the gym! You tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the window, right?
No, it couldn't be.
The culprit just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
Nope. No, I don't think that method is possible because the ladder can't be moved, there was no time to move it, the ladder doesn't reach the window.
That's it! The only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage. If you used the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make it.
Yeah.
The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage.
Yep.
was nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage. Finally, the ladder was found in the gym, correct?
Yep.
If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
And they couldn't have thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too heavy. Then Gonta used his hard strength to throw the ladder or the body or something.
Gentlemen not throw dead bodies or ladders.
The body could not have been thrown into the piranha tank to begin with. It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible.
Sorry, you're right.
You didn't need to apologize, Gonta.
How the culprit moved the body from the window. Ha! You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
Do you have the answer then?
But of course. Tell him, Shuichi. Blow them all away from
I actually don't know that yet.
What?
The culprit definitely moved the body through the window, but I don't know how.
Seriously?
Serves you right! You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty. Dudes just need to shut up and take their licks.
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for. Hey, you gotta do something, Shuichi!
I know. I have to do something, but...
I don't know what to do. I haven't figured out that yet. Damn it. Am I really not good enough? Am I? Am I no good as a detective? I can't do this. I can't...
I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
What?
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know culprit's trick unless we figure out.
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it. We shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
Where he was killed?
Yes,
Wouldn't
that's
it be
true.
more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead?
Yes, that's it. We were so caught up in where the body was found, when we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
The murder scene would definitely have more clues about the culprit. Why didn't anyone realize this yet? That's strange.
Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
Then, culprit is someone in this room.
That's important to remember. It's not as if everyone here wants us to find the truth. One of us is trying to sabotage this trial.
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
That's not a bad idea for a robot. The last time I heard such a good idea was when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of the cold.
You mean Cobalt under the bridge?
If we can determine where this all started, we can determine how it ended. Yes, it's much too soon to quit. The trial has only just begun.
Thank you, Maki. That was a helpful insight.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
So cruel. Monokuma Falcon, Piranha Tank,
First, let's establish the
leg,
reason.
piece of fabric, pool rules.
Ryoma was relaxing in his room when we got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning. There is nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drowned in toilets? Impossible.
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is the pool. Even if you use magic, there's no other way.
Well, it must be the pool then.
Now that little turd drowned in the toilet.
Shut your mouth, noisy Sal.
The cause of death is a certainty. Ryoma drowned in water. The pool seems like the obvious answer, but I have my doubts.
First, let's establish the crime scene.
The dorm room? Ryoma was
But the cause of death was drowning. There is nothing in his room that could collect.
He's got a toilet.
Toilet?
Should consider places.
place that fits.
It's not the pool. Yeah, the only place with lots of water is pool, right? So why can't it be pool? No, it's not the pool.
Let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room?
Pool rules then.
There's nothing in the room that can collect enough water.
That's wrong!
The pool could not have been the scene of the murder. Ryoma was killed at nighttime. No swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
A dead body is fine because it's just an object. But if a living person entered the pool, I think I might cry.
Cry as loud as you want. I'll cry with you. We can spend in the morning after. I'll write goodbye on your mirror in lipstick before I quietly leave.
After you leave, do I realize how much you really mean to me?
Quit being so gloomy. This is the year of the Jets. Fuck the Patriots. Anyway, we can conclude it's impossible for him to have drowned in the pool.
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool? Is there other place where water can be stored?
Yes. Where was Ryoma killed? I know there's some kind of clue.
This is it! The sink in Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch marks on it.
Scratch marks on the sink?
Then I believe those scratches were caused by...
This handcuffs.
This is it! The handcuffs. They were scratched as well, correct?
Oh yeah, sort of look like they've been scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab.
Yep, that's true.
The marks in the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room.
Yep.
The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
Because Ryoma was wearing them, right?
Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank. I am certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
So the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab sink.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain.
Saying disgusting things. I don't want to hear it.
That crunchy texture with the body parts just right. Then when they bite down, it gushes.
Stop! Please stop!
But how did culprit handcuff Ryoma? He could have used Shukuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him?
It's possible they knocked him out before handcuffing him. Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not the bones.
I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by... whoops. Don't pay attention to little old me. I'm just talking to myself.
When you talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed. Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
So we all agree Ryoma was drowned in the sink in his lab, right?
Yep.
That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
Alright, I'm calling it. The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
But how did the culprit carry his body to the gym from there? Isn't Ryoma's lab on the 3rd floor of the academy?
It's actually not far at all. Although, perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Yes,
Is there a shortcut?
a shortcut. What shortcut between Ryoma's lab and the gym did the culprit use? The window.
There! The shortcut is the window in Ryoma's lab.
The window?
Yes, the
That's
window.
right. None of the windows in this school open. Except the one in Ryoma's lab. And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
Indeed, you can.
Did the culprit drop Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window? Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window. How's that? Mission complete!
Your explanation contradicts some things we discussed earlier. The gym window was too high to reach from the pool side, even if one used the ladder.
Indeed, cannot be thrown.
We keep hitting dead ends, since we don't know how the body was thrown into the gym.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
Not necessarily. We learned a lot of important information. Now that I'm sure the scene of crime was Ryoma's lab, the case is becoming clearer. To determine how the body got from the crime scene to where it was found, I have to figure out how to get from the 3rd floor window to the gym. Alright then, I have to analyze possible methods and find the most likely. We have to catch the crystals on the road, and that's it to form the phrase. So nothing more to do here. Let's go! Find the crystals. Was brought from where? The body was brought from where? Let's see the possibilities. Lab window, lab door. Lab door. Missed. Oh, so it's lab window. Okay. Laboratory window. Oh yes. Sure, of course. From the gym to the laboratory, it was from the window. Yes. Silly me. Let's continue. For more words. By the way, somewhere you can find the 5th hidden Monokuma. If you want to catch them all. The body was brought to the gym from where? From the window. Gym window. Riding with 2 people. Yay! Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, we are now seeing cars, other cars. was it? How was it? Even Monokuma. How was it moved from the window to the gym window? How was it moved from the classroom window to the gym window? From window to window. From window to window. Complete.
I've got it. Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
Directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window.
No, they didn't through.
I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
No, I don't believe he was thrown. But perhaps another way.
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
Yes, there is.
Must have used some kind of equipment.
Equipment?
Yep.
With this equipment, we can connect the two windows and move the body to the gym.
Indeed. Equipment to connect to windows. I believe it was found near the body. It was the rope.
There! The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
Indeed.
There was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Atua can reveal. What mysterious mystery? During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage. But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason. It's a mysterious mystery. Only Atua knows the answer.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
Yes.
They did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length. As for the distance between the windows,
According to the sign of the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet. And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet. Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
And pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Wait, who said that?
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
No, Gonta think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Another
Yes.
rope. There was only one though.
No, there wasn't.
Then it impossible.
No, I'm sure there was another rope, or at least something that could be used as a rope.
this is it! The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
About 50 feet or so. How do they use it?
Okay, so... First, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to the other side. And tie cable to other window. Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together. That how culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
Wow! That's amazing, Gonta! You're so knowledgeable.
It's nothing. Gonta use ropes a lot when looking for bugs.
Even if they did connect the windows with a rope, they can't carry a body on just that.
Eureka! I got it!
medicine once said that genius is 1% inspiration and
Okay.
99% perspiration. But in my case, it's 100% inspiration. You get it. Tell us already. They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan.
Yeah.
But in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Tarzan? But they also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
Not just a rope.
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. They wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan. The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands. But is there really a way to do that?
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
You are confusing me. You were definitely on to something. It's true that the culprit needed to place the body directly onto the piranha tank. If the body were to fall, the culprit will not have been able to retrieve it. They would have only had one shot at it, no second chances. So obviously the culprit would have wanted to put the body in the tank carefully, meaning they would have wanted to get as close to the window as possible. The problem is, how did they get near it? All that we know right now is that there was a rope that connected to the windows. Somehow the culprit used that to move the body and were close to the window themselves. To make that work, they had to have something else to use. But what will that be? What could have done?
The stage is finally set.
What?
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial. It all starts with you. You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event. And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Together?
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Yeah. Okay, I can do this. I will solve this mystery and show everyone the truth. This is the main event. Something was used with the rope to move the body between the windows. Think, come on, think. Oh man. Come on.
I see now.
Complete. A ropeway.
Yes, that's it. The culprit used something like a ropeway to move the body.
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that? Wow, you got brain damage or something?
You need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that.
Yes, we have. No, there finally was. The culprit used it to move the body along the rope. Okay, we have got to destroy the crystals and find the object and press it. Okay, let's see. Oh, the object is this one. We have to take it out. Yeah, clear.
I see it! It's the inner tube! The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
The inner tube?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side? Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows. And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along. The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported 2 people. The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway, and used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym. Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That way would be more stable, and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules? It would count as entering the gym, would it not? Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay. Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
Oh, shit!
Put your foot in your mouth.
You are screwed.
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Pops?
Marvel! Mad at you now!
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Huh?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes. I want us all to get along.
Monodam's right!
Monosuke, you better thank Monodam. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Come on. The trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up? But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
So Culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Yeah.
Ropeway murder! Some crazy-ass shit! If the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
Not necessarily. All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway. Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side. Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
I see! The rope was thrown from the window! That's why we found it there!
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered. But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
I believe that was an accident.
An accident?
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
The reason the culprit left it in the pool is obvious. It was nighttime. They don't like water. There was no time. It was nighttime. They didn't notice.
That's it! Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool was so low. Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope, the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
It'd be different if they used the pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
Yep.
I can see why they just left it there.
Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them. Huh! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it? Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur.
no, actually. Save for that one mistake, this was the perfect crime.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us. Oh, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough. Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway. Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
No, respecting the culprit's intelligence is crucial in solving this case. We are so close. We are just one step away from the truth.
Now, we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
But of course, it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
Who is it?
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event. But my sidekick here is on a roll right now, so I'll let him take this one.
Okay.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself.
Well, Shuichi, do you already know who the culprit is?
Yes. I have a good idea of who the culprit is.
Hey, Shuichi, are you hesitating again?
What?
Come on, man, there's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick. I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes. So use those skills of yours I believe in to shove the truth down their throats.
You believe in my detective skills?
That's right. I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi.
Yeah, I need to believe in my detective work. This whole setup would have had to been prepared in the gym well beforehand. Knowing that narrows the list of suspects. It was Kirumi.
It has to be you! There's one more thing I still have to confirm. But Kirumi is the prime suspect.
What? Kirumi?
Yep.
Oh, so Kirumi is the culprit.
Yeah.
That is not yet a certainty. Let us hear her testimony first.
Is this true, Kirumi?
I cannot believe you would suspect me. If that is the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
The wrong choice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision? I will refute your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake.
Bring it on. Mano, como eu falo que se um insecto me tem guida,
I, of course, am not the culprit.
Maki alone, alibis for yesterday.
Committed at night. You have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit. it!
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense? The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
To force Kiroma to implicate herself, my logic has to be her right. There's a hole in her story somewhere. I just have to stay calm and find it.
I, of course, not happen.
I have...
Do you think we would fall? The trick relied... Like you could...
That's wrong! No. The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi. Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
And why do you believe that?
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.
Like tying the rope to the gym windows and putting a partition in the piranha tank.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window. That required preparation. That could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
But Kirumi was alone in the gym for only like 5 minutes.
Not enough time for the whole murder, but enough time to set it up. Enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put the pain in the piranha tank.
This is my selfless devotion. While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination, an empty theory created from nihilism.
Whoa, what the hell?
If it were solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided narrative. When you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty, your entire case falls apart.
What do you mean by crux of the argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the road. Now, with that road, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window. But there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. In other words, it is just a guess. And then you add assumptions and hearsay to that guess. It is nothing more than deception.
This is the conclusion we reached together. It's not just a guess. I have evidence on my side and I'll show her.
I am referring to the road. Now, with that road, it is possible to reach the gym window from the... But there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
Yes. How does that prove I used the rope? I failed to see your point. Damn.
I am referring to the road. Now, with that road, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window. But there is no evidence to indicate this. In other words, it is just a guess. And then you add assumptions and hearsay to that guess. It is nothing more than deception. I am referring to the road. Now, with that road, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window. But there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
Damn.
I am referring to the road.
Alibis for yesterday.
Now, with the road,
market window frame. That's it.
It is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window. But there is no evidence to indicate
That
this
is.
had happened.
I'll cut through your words! I have evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
Those scratches from when the rope was tied to the window frame?
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage. The rope that was tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly.
Yep.
The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
That's true.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
Oh? What's wrong, Kirumi? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, 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 hey!
Is Kirumi quiet because that's what happened?
Please answer us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit. But I cannot allow that, because I must do this for everyone!
For everyone?
I have a duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them. If I refuse to surrender, they won't forgive me if I do.
What? Where is this coming from? Her response seems genuine. So what did she mean by everyone? Is she doing this for our sakes? Am I wrong? Is Kirumi innocent? No. I'm wrong again.
Hey, Kirumi, who exactly is this everyone you're talking about?
Kaito?
I've just got a weird feeling about this. When you said everyone, felt like you weren't talking about us. It felt like you were talking about someone who isn't here.
Someone who isn't here?
Someone outside of the academy?
Hey, do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
Huh? The motive video?
You saw your important someone in danger, so you committed murder, right?
Is that true?
I am so sorry for making such a mess. Because of that, I made all of you assume something unnecessary.
Unnecessary?
You saying I'm wrong? This everyone you're talking about?
It is all of you, of course.
Really? Do you swear to a tour?
Yes, really. So please believe me. I am not the culprit. I do not care what becomes of me, but I will not allow any of you to die. Because I made a promise to Kaede. She wished for all of us to escape together. I want to fulfill my duties as the ultimate maid. I wish to serve everyone. So please believe me. You have to.
Kirumi?
Are we totally sure Kirumi's the culprit? Maybe it's someone else. Are we sure Kokichi isn't the culprit?
How rude.
Gunta just can't believe Kirumi would kill Ryoma.
Kirumi's breakfasts were the best. She always treated us so well. She really is like a mom.
Perhaps it was after she gained our trust that she saw her chance to strike.
You really are screwed up.
Screwed up from head to toe. Even through your clothes, I can tell.
Shuichi, please reconsider suspecting me as the culprit. You only suspect me because I was at the gym during nighttime yesterday, correct? But you cannot accuse me of being the culprit with that insufficient proof. It is still possible for Maki and Kaito to have gone to the gym. They do not have alibis. They could have pretended to help Himiko, but secretly prepared the murder.
When you put it that way, it does seem possible.
We can't accuse Kirumi just based on our alibis.
Guys, maybe suspecting Kirumi is wrong.
Yeah, maybe we should think it over one more time.
I made a promise. As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to seek the truth. I made a promise to Kaede, so I'm not turning back now.
They are scared. They are scared that they have to accuse one of their friends of murder. So it's up to me. I have to do it. I'll use my detective work to prove it.
So you still believe I am the culprit?
Yes.
But there is no evidence to indicate that I am.
No, there is. I have proof that you're the culprit. I realized it when we determined that the ropeway was used to move the body. If it was indeed Kirumi who moved the body with a makeshift ropeway, then the final clue falls into place.
The final clue?
The damning evidence that proves Kirumi is the culprit.
Shuichi, won't you please tell me why you are so desperate to pin me as the culprit? Don't you want to protect everyone?
I'm doing this because I want to protect everyone. Shuichi.
Then you're wrong. Your deduction is all wrong.
Your words aren't going to convince me now. Not when I know the truth.
All you care about is your own reasoning. You don't even listen to others. You bet everyone's lives on a deduction made by a self-righteous brat. You can't save anyone!
No more doubts. I'm confident I'm right. I'm going to present everyone the evidence that proves she's guilty. Which is the scrap.
This is it! The piece of black fabric in the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty. It's been bothering me for a while. I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was just trash at first, but I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for certain. It's an important piece of the puzzle, because like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
Huh? Why not?
Using the ropeway, you could slide the inner tube from the lab to the gym. But how would you control it? If you kept sliding and hit the window, the momentum would have thrown the body off. To prevent that from happening, the culprit needed some way to adjust the speed. For example, the culprit could have used their hands for friction.
Yeah, so what? You're still wrong. Your logic is flawed.
Kirumi, why are you becoming increasingly erratic?
There is such absolute beauty in trying to fight against the truth.
What truth? That black cloth is just trash. You can't prove I'm the culprit with just that.
No, it's not just trash. It's proof that you're the culprit.
Finding out how that black fabric fits into this is the key to everything. I'll make it all clear now.
You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die! In this class trial, I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. You only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. You only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. What does that piece of trash prove?
Miku Kirumi's clothes.
It ends here! The piece of fabric came from Kirumi's black glove.
Kirumi's glove?
Yep.
If the culprit were slowing their descent by grabbing the rope with their hands, there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope burn. But our culprit was smart. They weren't burned because they weren't bare-handed.
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on. One got all torn up from the friction and...
Fell into pool?
From what I remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kirumi, right?
The gloves on your hands now. I take it they're from your doom?
The extra uniforms in our rooms are made of the same material we're wearing now. You can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
Well, Kirumi, will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your gloves?
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you sweating so much?
Kirumi, what's wrong?
In the end, I'm just like them. I'm scared of revealing the truth. Because it means that someone has to be sacrificed, but Kaede was scared too. She didn't let that stop her. She thought things through to the end. I faced the truth and doubted it, and kept thinking and kept going. This is where it led me, and I won't turn away from it.
I will show you the truth.
Okay, let's go then. Where was the body carried to? Eating the breaks was tougher than expected. What was used to transport the body on the ropeway? What was taken from the pool? Before the murderer, what was put on the victim's wrists? Where in the gym was the rope tied to the window frame? The thin and long item the culprit took from the gym. What was used as a partition in the piranha tank? The evidence made of metal the piranhas didn't hit. What was taken from the pool? What was used to transport the body? Huh? Where was the body carried to? What was taken from the pool? Oh, what's this one? Okay. What was used to transport? Where was the body carried to?
This is the truth of the case. The victim's body was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape act. When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed. Of course, it was all part of the act. Himiko's escape went perfectly. But when Angie opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him. Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body. And all that was left were his bones and the handcuffs he was wearing. That horrifying sight was the finishing touch on the culprit's own twisted magic trick. The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process. In truth, the crime began last night, around 8:55 p.m. While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be alone. It was then that the culprit used the ladder to reach the piranha tank and removed the glass lid to put inside the tank. They used it as a partition to force the piranhas to one side of the tank. Next, the culprit took the rope from the stage wing in the gym and used the ladder once more, this time to climb up to the gym's window. Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window frame. The rope was then thrown out the window toward the pool. These preparations were key for the culprit's elaborate plan. At nighttime, past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab. All the pieces were in place. The culprit was ready to murder. First, the culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind. Then, they put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrists. And shoved his head into the sink filled with water. From the water and the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled. The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed. The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and sink, but in the end, Ryoma succumbed. Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only just begun.
Jesus.
They removed the cable from the tennis net and hung it from the window facing the pool. And then, at the pool, they connected the wire and the rope from the gym window. They returned to the lab after picking up one last thing. The rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed. Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable, bringing up the rope. pole until the rope was taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame. And thus, the gym and the lab windows were connected by a single rope. After making a hanger of sorts with another length of rope tied to the inner tube, they hung the inner tube on the rope connecting the windows. That's how the culprit created the ropeway that was used to move the body. An impressive premeditated murder, but the culprit made two crucial mistakes. The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's body and slid toward the gym. With the height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed. To avoid crashing through the window, the culprit used a brake. They used their own hand to grip the rope and slow down. That would have caused significant rope burn had the culprit not been wearing gloves. But due to the friction, part of a glove tore off and dropped in the pool. Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Ryoma's body into the piranha tank. The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separated, it also kept the piranhas so close together, they concealed the body. After that, all the culprit had to do was untie the rope and the inner tube. But that's when they made their second mistake. One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube dropped into the pool. Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence, the fabric and the inner tube. They couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime. The whole story. Am I wrong, Kirumi Tojo? The ultimate maid?
Damn.
Kirumi, that's the conclusion I reached. Do you have any objections?
This is very, very unfortunate, Shuichi. My pride as a maid demands that I fulfill every request that I receive. To end like this.
Does that mean you admit it?
Kirumi.
Why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available. Jeez, Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic. But thanks to him, at least the game became way more interesting.
So, it's decided.
This race was decided the moment someone, who shall not be named, opened their big mouth.
We don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects.
Right. No need to worry.
Oh, Monodem, you're like a mommy taking care of her sick child.
All right, let's go! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off! It's voting time!
Let's vote then. Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result.
Everyone voted for Kirumi, of course. Kirumi voted for us. Oh man. Poor Kirumi.
Chosen as the blackened.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my!
You all voted correctly. What an unexpected and unpredictable outcome. The Blackened will kill Ryoma Oshi is Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate mate. Bravo, bravo!
Thank goodness.
Phew, thank goodness we managed to get through the class trial again. There's nothing good about this at all. Why? Why did it have to be Kirumi? Truly, this result was unexpected. How can you be so calm about it? But Gonta no can believe it. Kirumi was so helpful for everyone. Same Kirumi is also a culprit? Hey, how long have you been lying to us? Is that why you took such good care of us? So you could deceive everyone? You mean she's not my mom? She was never your fucking mom. Hey Kirumi, tell me, why? You were always thinking about everyone around you. How could you kill someone? Human beings have always been selfish, self-centered creatures. That's why I hate humans. They burn down the forests we call home. They pollute the rivers we drink from. I'll never forgive humans. But that is really a reason to destroy them? Some humans are really nice. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Enough with this commentary already.
Say,
Well, Kirumi, were your feelings towards us simply another falsehood? No, it can't be. Say it ain't so. That was just another lie, too.
no.
I don't think so. I still believe Kirumi cares about us. And how will you know? I can't say for certain, but I can sense that this trial has been agonizing for her. You can't say for certain? That is what a detective would say. Kirumi, are you upset? Because of the people important to you? You mean like from the Mori video? So Kirumi watched hers after all. Earlier Kirumi mentioned that she had accepted a request. Perhaps that request came from someone important in her Mori video.
What's wrong?
Do you have nothing to say for yourself? No, that's not it. I'm just lost. Because if I tell you why I did it, you will regret what you have just done. Regret? Spit it out already, otherwise we can't accept this outcome. Please, Kirumi, tell us. I care about you a lot. And I know the others care about you too. So please.
Understood.
Very well then. If you are all so desperate to know, I will consider this a final request and tell you everything. No more lies then. You better just tell us the truth. Please and thank you. Yes, I understand. Your reasoning was exactly right. The reason I murdered Ryoma was because of what I saw in my Mori video. As I thought, you did indeed watch your video. Does that mean someone broke the agreement and traded you your Mori video? Alright, fess up! Which one of you did it? Close your eyes and raise your hand if it was you.
What are you saying?
Why would the one raising their hand need to close their eyes? That won't be necessary. If I did not trade my Mori video with anyone. Huh? If you didn't trade with anyone, how do you see our Mori video? Perhaps Kirumi received her own Mori video. Huh? You mean she had her own Mori video from the start? Correct. No one had my Mori video but me, the video's intended recipient. I have no idea why. That's not possible. Monokuma, what the hell's going on? You know, I meant to bring this up earlier cause it's been bugging me for a while. But all this talk about videos being switched, what does that mean exactly? Yeah, don't play dumb. You're the one who switched up all the Mori videos. No, I didn't. Huh? Oh? Was I not supposed to ask that? Did your cup screw up again? Not supposed to. It's all Monofani's fault. She passed them out without checking the names. What? I didn't know. Monotaru should have checked the names too. Wait a minute. I don't even remember passing out any videos. It was my fault. What? I apologize. I should have been more careful. No, Moradam, it's not your fault. It's all our fault. I'm sorry too. It seems I misunderstood. I completely forgot that the plan all along was to distribute the videos. Daddy, it's not your fault at all, kids. It's my fault for forgetting. Thank goodness. What the hell is this mushy feel-good crap? You're all idiots. I'm through getting along with you, dummy bears. I'm sorry to cause you so much trouble. Please continue your boring conversation. The Monocubs merely distributed the Mori videos at random. Receiving my own video was nothing more than bad luck.
Oh, I see.
So you just watched it without knowing why it was given to you? What was in your video?
What's wrong?
Well, you promised to tell us everything. I will tell you the truth in its entirety, but I doubt that everyone will believe it. If that's the case, why don't we all watch the Mori video together? Yes, that would be much better. Let's hurry before Daddy gets bored again. I'll throw off you. Yet, I suppose it is better this way. Perhaps the truth will be easier to believe if you witness it with your own eyes. After Kirumi had spoken, the Monocubs began playing the video.
Alright! Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video! Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado, Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. With clients in politics and finance, this elite maid is renowned for completing any request. One fateful day, she was suddenly summoned by one of her most influential clients, the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister had a request of utmost importance. He requested that she use her talent as the ultimate maid to serve her country. He asked Kirumi to make this country great again and transferred all his authority to her. No one suspected that the Prime Minister's new secretary was secretly running the country. And over time, she became the de facto Prime Minister. Only Kirumi could save the country from impending doom. Yes, the future of the country rests entirely on her capable shoulders. But Kirumi is up to the task, for she only accepts requests that only she can fulfill. She is driven by the belief that her citizens are the most important people in her life. Oh, and while we're on the subject of those important people, an unfortunate event will soon befall those vermin and sheeple. What event, you ask? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
It can't be. What the hell? The Prime Minister? Everything you just saw is true. Though I only remembered it upon watching that video. Remembered? Please hold on, that video is true? That's ridiculous. There's no way Kirumi is really the Prime Minister. No, it's the truth. I am Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid, and the most important people to me
My selfless devotion.
are the citizens of this country.
I was called upon to lift the country out of a dire situation. I swore to serve and help all its citizens. As the ultimate maid, I have advised politicians many times in the past. But he wanted me to prioritize saving the country from an unprecedented crisis. I fully accepted this request. As a maid, it is a great honor to serve the nation itself.
What did I do?
You're literally confusing the shit out of me, cause this makes no sense and I gotta take a dump. I see, so Kirumi was the real Prime Minister running the country behind the scenes. How can you seriously believe that a high schooler could be the Prime Minister? I don't think it's odd that an ultimate level talent could be that powerful. I mean, Keyboy's talent lets him pretend to be a human even though his heart was a robot. How rude, I'm not pretending, I'm still learning. Oh, I see, well, good luck I guess. I was aware of Kirumi's impressive talents, but Prime Minister? Then Kirumi really is the Prime Minister? She holds burden of country's future? The motive video aside, Kirumi's doesn't seem like she'd lie about something like that.
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, I get that Kirumi is really important, but what was that unprecedented crisis? I don't know, actually. Why can't I remember? With our memories lost. Wait, isn't this just like the Ultimate Hunt? Perhaps. It is connected to the Ultimate Hunt. The Ultimate Hunt is connected to this unprecedented crisis facing the nation? If that's true, how are they connected? What is this Ultimate Hunt anyway? I do not know what is happening to the nation while I'm here inside the End Wall. That is why I needed to know. I needed to know that the most important people in my life were safe.
This is my selfless devotion.
Because I'm duty and I'm honor bound to protect every citizen of this nation.
My apologies.
That is why I needed to escape. So, you waited our lives against the lives of everyone else in the nation. But if those are the options, of course you'd pick everyone outside, right? There's just too many lives at stake out there. And we just stopped Kirumi from doing that because we selfishly wanted to live. What should we do? Did we just make a terrible mistake? If everyone outside dies because Kirumi is dead, doesn't that mean we pretty much destroyed the country? What do we do? Say, what's Monokuma planning to do with the rest of humanity? You know how many people live in this country? Like 100 million easily. No matter how powerful the mastermind is, there's no way they could really...
Do not lie.
Bears do not lie.
Hey,
I'm the ruler of this world. Nothing is beyond my power. Nothing is beyond your power. What kind of arrogant, ridiculous...
100%.
That is 100% a lie. It is impossible that it could bring disaster to a country.
What are you trying to pull?
What's so funny? You guys act like you can't believe it, but you are all terrified anyway. If you can't believe it, then you are terrified for no reason. Why do humans lie? Why are you humans the only animal that tells lies? Hey, cut it out, this is serious. How long are you gonna keep talking about Kirumi? Let's talk about Ryoma. It will be a shame to completely neglect him.
Oh, I see.
That's right, we know your motive to kill, but why did you kill Ryoma specifically? Because he was easy to kill. Easy to kill? Ryoma not that weak. When he uses Shukuchi method, even Gonta no could catch. His physical strength was irrelevant when he did not have a reason to live. Without that, he became the weakest among us. What? I took advantage of his weakness and killed him. What do you mean? I told him I had urgent matters to discuss and meet him in the research lab on the 3rd floor. There, I revealed my motive video, and afterward I told him, I am responsible for the life of every citizen of this nation, so I must escape this place. He then responded,
Got it.
so you got a reason to survive. That's the complete opposite of me. That's good. If you have got something to live for, it means your life has value. After he said that, he told me he would clean up the tennis balls lying around.
And then he turned his back toward me. At that moment, my determination solidified. A person like him would have noticed my bloodthirst emanating. He already knew. He forfeited his life right then and there. That is correct.
That is when I decided I must sacrifice his life for my nation and my people. Then Ryoma knew he was going to be killed.
But
Wait a minute, it's Maki's fault that Ryoma decided he didn't want to live anymore. What?
because
Ryoma only gave up on life after you showed him his Mori video. Well, since you didn't watch his Mori video, I guess you had no way of knowing.
What are you talking about?
What's your point? Wait a minute, you were talking as if Ryoma saw that Mori video. Didn't you just say that he only checked the name and didn't watch the video? Did I say that? What are you getting at? I probably shouldn't say not anything, but someone has to step up and speak for poor Ryoma.
Told you.
Again, what's your point? That he gave up on life because I showed him his Mori video? I'll get to that in a second, but why do you think Ryoma wanted to see his Mori video? Because he was looking for a reason to live. Isn't that right, Maki? How do you know that?
What?
Swap Mori videos? Didn't we agree not to show them to each other?
Yeah.
I remember, cause once you watch them, you've got a motive to kill. If it shows someone important to me, I'd really like to see that.
Hey,
Any idea who will be in the video?
No.
No, I don't. That's why I wanted to see. Once I know I've got someone important to me, I'll have a reason to live. If I have got a reason to live, then I have got a reason to escape here with you guys. That video might just give me a motive to live. So please.
that's true.
You're right, he was looking for a reason to live. Which means you shouldn't have shown him his motive video in the first place. What do you mean? What did this video show? Nothing. His motive video was empty. Empty? We are at next, let's give it a watch, shall we?
Alright! Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video! Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado... This message is for Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro! Unfortunately, there is no one in the world who is important to you. I'm so sorry. Really, I am. You have my deepest sympathies. Sorry.
No one was important to him?
Always messing around.
That's what it was shown? If he saw something like that, he had no one to care for, and no one who cared for him. He found no motive to live. Because of that, he chose to let Kiromi claim his life. So that's why. He must have just watched that video before I summoned him to meet with me.
It can't be.
He just gave up then? To hell with that damn moron.
But
It's bad to have no reason to live, but it's also bad to have too many reasons to live. That's why you did such a terrible thing, right, Kurumi? For too many reasons. You are free to judge me for killing Ryoma. I will bear the burden of being seen as evil for the sake of my nation and its people. Because that is what it means to serve with selfless devotion. That is why I needed to survive. Sacrificing you all meant saving the lives of men, women, children, and elderly. I wanted to live, Kiromi. Monokuma, Gonta have question. Can Gonta be blackened instead of Kiromi? What? Gonta not smart boy, but even Gonta understand what everyone's saying. Kiromi should leave, not Gonta. World needs her. I was thinking the same thing. I don't wanna die, but Kirumi's life is way more valuable than mine. Kirumi's got the lives of hundreds of millions of people on her shoulders, right?
Unfortunately.
Logically, Kirumi's survival will result in fewer casualties than our collective survival would. Jeez, maybe it would have been better if we gotten the culprit wrong. What do you mean? If Kirumi survives, then the nation's future will be secure. Then what was the point of me doing all this? Why did I reveal the truth? What have I done? Was I wrong? I shouldn't have.
Shuichi!
What kind of face is that, Shuichi? If you are my sidekick, then suck it up. What?
Hey!
That goes for all of you. To hell with all this value of life shit.
Alright!
Life's not just something, you can't trade it or put a price on it. Kaito.
Listen up.
And your life doesn't just belong to you. It's for your parents, your grandparents, your friends, even your neighbors. It's not something you can just decide to throw away on your own.
Don't worry about it.
So we didn't do the wrong thing. Life's purpose is to be lived. As long as you stay alive, anything is possible. You can even go to the stars.
Of course!
So I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, I wanna live. I haven't even traveled to space yet. There's no way in hell I'm gonna die here. The idiot's talking again. But he's right. I mean, you're right too. He's an idiot, but he's right.
So divine!
Yep, he's an Atua damn idiot. I don't know why, but idiots always fill me with inspiration. Hey, shut up! I told you to stop calling me an idiot. Maybe his stupid speech is just what we needed to hear. Kirumi certainly looks shaken by it. Huh? Shaken?
Because?
Do you really think someone was as desperate to live as Kirumi would give up so easily? Of course not. In fact, she probably still hasn't given up even now. She was hoping that learning the truth would make one of us volunteer to die in her place.
Huh?
What?
But
Monokuma will never allow a blackant to escape punishment, so maybe she wanted everyone to rebel, so she could use that as cover to escape on her own. How about it, Kirumi? Am I close? You are the most detestable cretin I have ever met. You knew exactly what I would attempt, yet allowed me to explain anyway. Wait, what he just said was true? You tried to trick Gonta? Tried to trick everyone?
Really?
Seriously? You backstabbing cunt? Enough. She was just trying to stay alive in her own way. Nobody can blame her for that. That's right, I must survive. Because I carry the weight of an entire nation on my shoulders. I will not have killed Ryoma if I was so easily deterred. These requests will not be fulfilled until I have brought joy to every citizen of this nation. So no matter what, I cannot die. That is why I killed Ryoma. Even now I refuse to give up. Kirumi?
I see.
You still refuse to give up, so what do you intend to do?
You must live.
I intend to live. I must survive, no matter what it takes. If I must debase myself, so be it. I will bring filth and eat carrion to survive.
We'll survive!
I will do anything to survive. She screamed and she started running. Oh my god! I couldn't believe what I was just seeing. It was completely undignified exit.
I have to escape! I won't die here!
Oh my god. There is no way I'm letting you out of here. Jesus, it was raw and feral. She just ran as fast as she could. I heard my voice call out. Run! Run, Kirumi!
Please run! Hurry!
Like I said, I'm not letting you leave. Run!
Live! I refuse to die in a hellhole like this!
Now then, I've prepared a special punishment for Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid.
For my nation. For my people.
Oh my god.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
I will not.
Oh my god.
Really?
Why Monodam? Why did you kill Monosuke? If you need to vomit, let it out. You will feel much better afterward. Monosuke, he was no different from Monokid. He was getting in the way of us getting along. We don't need him. Don't need him? We few remaining Monocubs must get along. No matter what, we must always get along. Not even Father can stop us from getting along. Not if he knows what is good for him. This academy belong to us. The age of the Monocubs begins now. Oh my god. How dare you take that rebellious tone with me, young man? And yet, this angsty attitude of yours is just so cute. It's so cute how your little crew has shrunk by one member. Yep, shrunk. You're not getting any larger, you know. It's so unbearable cute. All this cuteness makes me feel like I'm about to sneeze. Ah, bitch. What you're calling a lovely bitch. It doesn't matter. Now's not the time for that. Kirumi. I can't take this anymore. Even Kirumi was killed so brutally. I don't wanna do this anymore. Am I gonna end up like that too? I won't let that happen, Mimiko. I will protect you no matter what. I will protect you no matter what. But I don't wanna do this anymore either. Please, let's just stop this killing game. I don't care if we stay trapped here forever.
Come on.
Oh, isn't that what Atua said? All desire, even your desire to escape this place, can corrupt you beyond redemption. It's Monokuma who is corrupt. He is the one who distributed the Morty videos. Those videos were more dangerous than we thought, to have driven Kirumi that far. What worries me is, as long as we are trapped here, we don't know what's true or false. That must be why Kirumi did not want to show the videos. She thought that if everyone felt the same murderous rage that she did, this killing game would be pure chaos. She wanted to stop it. If that's the case, then we really shouldn't show our videos to each other.
Of course.
That was our consensus from the beginning, not including you, of course. I had assumed Kokichi would try to show us our videos to get under our skin, but what did not come to pass, however, were his intentions? I'd never do anything like that. I'm still thinking about what Kirumi said. What Kirumi said? Everything you just saw is true. Though I only remembered it upon watching that video.
That's...
What she said earlier, correct? What about it? She said she remembered, and it didn't sound like a lie either. Maybe that video had the properties of a flashback light, if it made her remember. The properties of a flashback light? Still, how could Kirumi remember something she never should have forgotten? Serving the entire nation seems too important for her to just forget. Yeah, that's true. Does that mean we have motives to kill that we'll remember by watching our videos? If that's the case, maybe it's for the best that we don't watch the videos. As long as we don't see the videos, we won't know our motives. Yeah, now I'm convinced. It's probably for the best. Those motive videos won't mess us up. It's better if we just believe in each other. That's right, it's best that we not remember our motives for everyone's sake. Hearing you speak of everyone's sake is the least believable lie I've ever heard. How rude! I'm always doing stuff for everyone's sake. I'm sure you won't believe me when I say stuff like that, so I'll just keep lying. But maybe seeing Kirumi's final moments has made me change my views. She tried to escape until the very end. Running away to live might not be a bad idea.
You're right.
Maybe facing the truth isn't enough. Yeah, true. It's okay to run sometimes. You just gotta win in the end. That's all you gotta do. Damn, that was brutal. And with that, the second class trial ended for us. A Pyrrhic victory. We had still lost a friend. What in the end Kaito spoke of, and how do we reach it? I don't know. I still don't know. When we returned from the courtroom, the area was already blanketed in darkness.
For now.
We should rest. To me, that seems the most rational course of action.
You're right.
Yeah, my brain's out of juice from going full throttle all day. Like you even have a brain to use. Anyway, this killing game is over. I won't allow it to go on. It will be fine. As long as we listen to Atua, I'll be just fine.
What's wrong?
What's wrong, Gonta? Why are you staring up at the sky? It's just, even when all this bad stuff happens, stars are always so pretty. But stars are here different. Not the same ones Gonta used to. Different? Do you mean the position of the stars? Yeah, Gonta looking, but no can't find star he remembers.
Why?
But why? Were we taken somewhere far away? Far away? Hey, let's all head back already. I am wiped out. Yeah. Oh, hold on, I have to tell you guys something. What now? Like I said, I'm wiped out. Now, it won't take that long, so just listen to what I have to say. Well then, what is that you have to say? Everyone seems to be treating me like some kind of compulsive liar.
Get it?
But that's ridiculous. There's a way worse liar than me in your group. A liar worse than you? I am talking about Maki. What? What do you mean Maki's a liar? Maki admitted it during the class trial, remember? Ryoma wanted her to show him his motive video cause he was looking for a reason to live. But that wasn't the whole story. Ryoma was blackmailing you, wasn't he, Maki? Blackmail? Ryoma just so happened to discover Maki's true identity. So we used that to blackmail her. I bet he said something like, if you don't show me my motive video, I will tell everyone what you really are. That's why Maki didn't want us to know she met with Ryoma. She wanted to keep her true identity a secret. That's why she kept quiet until the last minute. What shit are you making up now? Maki's true identity? What? I have known Maki's true identity the whole time. For a moment there, I thought Maki had disappeared. She moved so fast. This fishy.
You know, this is an interesting turn of events. Would you really kill me in front of everyone?
Hey, Maki, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, you can probably snap my neck like a twig right now. That's not your style. You would rather kill from the shadows, right, Miss Ultimate Assassin?
Ultimate Assassin. Ah, that's why she didn't want to show her laboratory. Okay, I guess I'm starting to get now. Ultimate Assassin. Okay guys, we are going to end the episode in here. I hope you are enjoying this series as much as I am. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Peace out.